Yeah. Hi all. Hope you all came back. Shall we start?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, just a second. Sorry. Just a minute. Yeah, sorry. Shall we start?
Yeah, ma'am, sure.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think we left over that. There's also we saw. What? It's- Yeah, actually, I would like to say this at starting. Don't want to be the theory, so I left. Wherever cybersecurity, these three things is a principle of cyber. Without telling about this, we can't go. So I shifted here. So this is the basic principle of cyber. That is confidentiality, integrity, and availability. So what is confidentiality? It ensures that sensitive information is only accessible to those authorized to see it. So others can't able to see. So which must ensure confidentiality over all data, whatever it may be. Okay, it varies from organization to organization, person to person, everything. Then second one is integrity. Safeguarding the accuracy and consistency of data, ensuring it remains unaltered. That is must. So if in between, suppose you are sending some email to some other your friend, in between some man in middle, he tamper your mail and he adds some message or he deletes some message and send it back to the corresponding person, so that integrity fails. Suppose you are sharing some file to other person in your network. So in between some person tamper and did some changes over there, their integrity will fails. Okay, I just asked one question. How can we assure the integrity of anything? It may be the file, it may be the mail or whatever it may be.
By providing end-to-end encryptions methods, cryptography.
Sure, exactly. So by providing encryption and decryption, so by using this cryptographic technique, we can avoid this integrity failures. Okay, very good. Then third one is availability. So at all times is in the sense, or else whenever needed, it needs to be accessible. Ensuring that data and systems are accessible to authorized users when needed without any interruptions. That is the thing. So, so you have to protect the data, ensuring that data and the systems are accessible to authorized users, not to other users, when needed without interruption. Some problems will affect this availability. Can anyone tell?
Yes, ma'am. Intervention of networks in remote areas. Networks are not fully provided, so we can't access that resources.
Okay. Like, sure. Some any type of attacks in remote places, we can't access corresponding resources because of internet issues, something like that. That is our normal one. So for that, they have to increase the rate limiting. They may increase their signal strength. So that
Mm,
also comes under availability. Okay. Some other any issues or any scenarios related to availability? Example scenarios from your side. Or else like how should I ask? Um, Sometimes registration while for registering in your universities also, it may end by this time, 12 o'clock, something like that. While you trying by that time, sometimes it will allow sometimes some issues will be there. Issues will occur, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So that also comes under availability issue. So how we can avoid those things?
By restarting browsers and cancel out the current sessions, log in after sometimes.
Sometime. Yeah. So that is from the user's perspective, from our user side, to avoid that. From so when we work in an organization, we are in the side of hosting that part. So there, our aim is to provide the availability to that corresponding person at all times. So there, what the challenge will be, you may increase according to the requirements, may increase the throat limiting or increase the rate limits. Like if, for example, if you are working in some Amazon website handling person means, so during some Diwali sessions and all the purchases will get more. So they are limiting the sessions for per minute some thousand request, some 2000 request. So something they limit the request. Why they limit a request means there is also plays a role that attacks will play the role. We move on over there. So they limit the type of responses. So to avoid attacks like those on DDoS attacks, they limit the responses. So during the corresponding season sessions, they increase. Then at the time the servers will not get crash. That
Yes, ma'am.
will,
One in banking sites, there when we log in, so there are timers that we provide the sessions after some certain time. The session will be automatically time out.
yeah. So for
That
security
also
purpose,
yes.
if you are idle for some time, it automatically gets log out. So for that security measure, they did that thing.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
also here the attack will be like a DOS attack will plays the role. Can anyone tell what is DOS?
Denial of
DOS.
services.
Yeah,
Denial of
denial of
service
service. Exactly. What that means?
means unavailability of the resources.
Yeah, unavailability of the resources. So how it occurs?
Uh, by protecting our systems, networks, and only authorized persons can access their data
No.
by encryption techniques.
Ah. Like attack. DOS means if, for example, I am a speaker here, you are asking one question. Other side at the same meanwhile, some four persons asking question means I can able to manage. If hundreds of persons, hundreds of asking questions, I can't able to respond to all. So
Yes, ma'am.
like that, you are sending multiple packets. So um, like if, for example, you people know ping, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Ping command.
Yes, ma'am.
For what ping is used?
Ma'am, ping is used for to show the that packets are uploaded or downloaded.
Uh, yeah. So definitely you can send packet, but if it is only live, mostly ping is used to check whether it is live or not.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So if you are how much packets you are sending, so same number of packets you are received, so it responded on that side that device or website, whatever it may be, it responds to you. So
जी
you
मैम.
are sharing only limited number of packets, ping. So if you are doing some scans, it's in multiple packets. If you are flood using HPing something and all, it's in lakhs of packets. So what happened? The server sides it can't able to respond for all. So for it is actually illegitimate packets. So it can't able to identify to which packet to give the response. So the server will get slowed down. So for avoiding these things, they did a rate limitings, throttling. From that side, they limit some particular only this type, this much responses like that. So from the back side, from the organizational perspective, I am telling, so to avoid the DOS attacks and the DDoS attacks, they are limit the throats or limit the number of responses to make the task available. Okay. Okay, this is the general cybersecurity aims to protect individuals, organizations, and governments from a variety of threats, including hacking, malware, phishing, and ransomwares. Yeah, this basics we do got. Next, yeah, what and all the skills we required for the cybersecurity career means basic programming. Sorry, sick, sick. Yeah, so basic programming language Python must, because most of the exploits are written in Python. Many persons are telling for cyber language you need not be the developer, no need of programming language, but actually not. You must know the programming, at least very basics, not as much like the developing persons. You must know basics of how basic data structures and how functions, how to import libraries. So basic, at least very basics you must know. In my perspective, apart from Java and C, you must know scripting. Scripting is bash script, which works in Linux environment for doing some cron jobs, for scheduling, automations, and all. Scripting plays the major role. See, these two is must, Python and scripting. And apart from that, database. So, for example, database, we need not be the database analyst, but at least we must know the queries. What is SQL queries in MongoDB? How it is in a relational manner, or how it is saved, how to access. So these database basic details we must know. And other one is networking and firewall rules. So networking, that already I told. So basic network topologies and also these layers are must. These 7 layers, you peoples may read in some networking
OSI
type.
model.
Yeah, OSI models. You read like something, these models, this plays this role for like for 10 mark question or something like that, you peoples may read. But actually, that is must. It plays a role in network. Then how it transfer how the packets transfer from one layer to layer. So where the intrusion will occur. And also in networking, you must know what is IDS, IPS, how to write firewall rules. So these things you need to know. We need not to be the master, but at least the basics we must know. IDS and IPS. Can I tell what is IDS?
Internet domain server में
No. Here, in related to the network.
Intrusion detection system.
Yeah, sure.
yes.
Intrusion detection system. What it does?
Ma'am, it detect the unauthorized access and unauthorized actions.
Yeah, correct, exactly. So unauthorized access. Uh, like if, for example, one person told like a ping. If you are pinging with some, suppose in your university lab or something, every systems are connected through LAN network. You know the IP of the neighboring PC. If you ping from your side, if it is live, it is connected with an internet, definitely you can get a response. That is okay. But if malicious thing comes, intrusion detection, what it does, the same what he told, malicious things, how it identifies. We are writing the rules, how we need to give an alert, or we need to give any block. We block the corresponding packets if it comes with this length, like that and all. Only from this particular IP address, if any packets come means block. We may do like that also, or else only you can allow the packets only from this IP. Like that, whitelisting also we can able to do in IDS. IPS is protection. IDS will not do any actions. IPS take an action to block the corresponding malicious things. But here the challenge is identifying the malicious one. Here some false positive alerts will also come. So to identify, these will be some of the challenges facing over there. So networking need to know. And the other one is cryptography and encryption. Yeah, this also plays role in encryption and decryption. In cryptography, how keys are get generated. If you want to do some remote execution, so it needs to allow some corresponding keys, SSH ports, SSH keys need to connect, needs to generate. So there is lot of things are there apart from symmetric, asymmetric, public and private keys. While connecting with other system itself, the keys plays the role. The certifications plays the role. So that thing you peoples need to know. And the fourth one is cloud security. At least any one cloud basic one, if in for AWS, I think some 2 rupees, only 2 rupees. If you register for AWS, create an account, you can see where the S3 buckets will be there, how the configuration files are saved. You can explore basic things. No need to be not to be. If you want to become a cloud practitioner, go over there. Or else basic things. I know HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Na? If you add that line in your CV, that is a basic requirement. Now it is a basic one. It's not added in a skill. Okay, so like that, basic AWS, how the cloud works. That thing we must aware of that. Then some security tools. There is much tools are there. Some tools, Wireshark, Metasploit, Nessus, Bubsuit, more things. Wireshark, you can, which is free only. You can use it in your, if you want, you can install in Windows operating system itself. It will work. In Wireshark, you can capture. Anyone knows Wireshark? This tool? In chat it comes. What Wireshark? Actually, what it does means it capture packets passing through the networks. Okay, whatever it may be. Suppose you can see, if possible, you people try to install a Wireshark and you capture a packet. Like suppose in your home, you are connected through your mobile device also, mobile network, no issues. And you are searching some website and you take in a PC. So two devices are connected. One is your mobile device and the other one is a PC, laptop or desktop, whatever it may be. If suppose Wi-Fi is there, means some other your mom or your friend is connecting the same network. You can Wireshark. In Wireshark, when you switch on the Wireshark, it capture all the packets passing through the network here and there. Suppose you are watching some video in your mobile, it capture that data also. When you analyze the packet, you can identify what what video you saw and what websites you are watching, everything from that corresponding IP. When you search packets and when you include those packets, you can get all the informations. Apart from that, you can see the 7 layers OSI layers, how the packets will be transferred from one layer to the other layer. That also you can check in this Wireshark. Three-way handshake. Can anyone know what is three-way handshake?
No, ma'am.
Request, response, and one more is acknowledgement.
Yeah. So it is suppose you are going to some website. When you are typing in a URL board corresponding website, then what happened? It just went into the corresponding, it shows the corresponding pages. There, what happens? This first thing, this three-way handshake from your device, it just to send a sync packet. So from that side, it is giving you a response with acknowledgement that I am ready to receive packets from your side. Like that, it just sends you the sync packet as well as acknowledge. Again, you are sending a sync. So three ways it is going from that one point to other point. So it established at the starting of the communication. Before, like we are handshaking, when you see the some other person, you are giving some handshake first case, right? So like that, the two devices will get handshake. That is a three-way. You can figure out these three-way handshake, how these packets will get transferred, everything you can monitor in this Wireshark. So it acts as some monitoring tool, but it captures within a 2 or 3 minutes, it captures multiple packets. When you see this, you can explore more. And other one is a Metasploit, which you can in Linux environment used for not only for exploit case. It consists of lot of payloads you can pass for if you pass that corresponding APK files, payloads and all. We go for this Metasploit. And not only for exploiting purpose, for scanning also this Metasploit plays a major role. And other one is Nessus. Nessus actually some organizations, not IT related ones, some like manufacturing sectors like Renault, Nissan, something car unit, car manufacturing units like that, big sectors. But they don't want to spend much money for security purpose. Like in our company, we are having a SOC. I just explained here. So what under security measures, what they do, that manufacturing sector will not have that much thing. They don't want to spend much money. What they will do now, they use this Nessus tool simply. So using this tool, in real time also they are using, they just scan all the networks. We can check website, um, website IPs, how is there any vulnerabilities will they found. Also they Nessus itself gives you remedy measures, what is their impact, everything it gives as a report, a neat report Nessus provides. But it is, you can also use the Nessus. There are multiple versions are there. Nessus Essential is there, which is limited only for 16 IP addresses. You can use that tool for student, for education purpose. We can use this Nessus. For organization, they buy, they purchase enterprise version. There it IP addresses will be more. Number of limits will be more. So Nessus will be there. Bubsuit. Bubsuit plays the major role for if you want to go for some bug bounty programs. You check for this Bubsuit. So how you can do proxies. So intrusion, everything and all you can check with Bubsuit. Apart from that, multiple tools are there. Okay, these are some of the security tools. This soft skills, problem solving, analytical thinking, communication, this is must not only for cyber, wherever you go, these three things are must. And next one. Yeah. So in our organization in security, what we peoples are doing, these four type of services we are doing. So first one in staff augmentation in roles, we have level 1, level 2 and level 3 security engineers are there and security advisors are there, OT engineers are there. We'll tell what each levels will do. Okay, first let us what and all the services. So, as advisory and consulting services, GRC. So, first initially I told some third party peoples some third party organizations, they want some audit, means they come over us, we are giving, asking multiple questions, not a hundreds or 200s, about 500 questions we are asked them. From their responses, we are creating a report. From that report, what is their severity levels, how, what impact it will do if it is not patched. So not only the unpatched software, something like that and all. If suppose if fire will happen, what is the risk? Is the security measure what you took? No, not only the digital one, physical risks also we are evaluating. That consulting one. Second one is this auditing, control specific audits, cloud security audits. So it will be like they make a schedule. At least once a year, this audit will happen. Security assessments, security assessment, risk assessment, security vulnerability assessment will also be there, risk assessment. So there are a lot of phases will be there. OT security assessments, tabletop exercise, virtual data protection officer services. So if suppose any organization to them, we handle their data to be protected. So security measures, everything and all, CISO services too. So these are all for third parties. We occur as a third parties to the corresponding organizations, these services. And implementation services is SIM, SOAR, EDR, password managers. This SIM also one of the important domain in cyber. Uh, SIM means, can anyone tell? This is also, it acts as one separate subject also in cyber, might be. What is SIM? If any cyber student will be there, means they may know this. SIM, it's security information and event management. Some tools, actually we are using Sumo Logic tool in a real time, but it's if you want you can learn also Sumo Logic. And Splunk, major institutions they are using Splunk as a SIM tool. What SIM will do means, in real time I'm just telling, if suppose they are providing a laptop for us, YouTube is restricted for us, means if I go and search at YouTube, or else if I enter a login passwords, three failed passwords are there, three failed passwords, and multiple logins, multiple repeated logins, and malicious any websites, if I surf any malicious websites, so it automatically create an alert. This my device will get linked with the tool, SIM tool. What it happens, everything will get monitored in the tool and it creates an alert. Then that alert will get, first initially this level 1 person will get that alert. They just identify whether this is a false positive or else the real ones. So then one sec. Suppose if, for example, multiple failed logins occurred in my device, it gives this SIM device gives an alert. What happened? This level 1 person first getting that alert, they identify it is a critical one. So some unauthorized person is may trying to log. So what they do, they block, or else for temporary, for sometimes they close that corresponding account, something like that. Suppose if it is more critical, I download and installed some malicious file, or else I transferred some important critical file to some other person, then it will get passed to escalate it to level 2. Then what level 2 will do now? They look for the playbook. So in playbook for this type of actions, threats or else alerts, what is the previous measure they took? They just check. What accordingly they will proceed. Or else if it is the new one, they escalate it to the level 3 security engineer. They consult with their manager and they take an action. Then after that, the next to the manager, CISO will be there. So most probably this first three levels will get the problems will get solved. Most critical problem only move on to the CISOs. So what happened? Uh, Here this everything will be monitored by the SIM device. What SIM device will do now? It collecting the logs. Do you know what is log? It acts as a monitoring tool. What is
Uh,
log?
Log is, ma'am, it stores every events that happen in our systems.
Yeah. So it stores every events. Yeah. In that log, it consists of the informations like timestamp and what is who is the messenger, who is the host. It varies from different type of logs are there. So it collects all the logs, it correlates everything, it analyzes, it monitors, and take the necessary action using this tool. So SIM plays the role in real time they are using for monitoring their employee devices, networks, everything they are monitoring using SIM. And SOAR as service. Here one more thing, SOAR is also same as like SIM, including is they are doing some risk assessments. Risk also they are doing. Security device managements, phishing and security awareness to their employees. They do like how they will do now, like suddenly they send some phishing mail. If we click that corresponding mails, they tell us to do the some courses, phishing awareness course like that. So to all the employees, they do this practice, phishing and security awareness, and VAPT, infra and application. So VAPT, vulnerability assessment and penetration testing, not only for the application, they do for the infrastructure as well as websites as well as the applications. And this some of the managed services. So implementation services, both are interlinked. So these are some of the staff augmentations. Their positions will be there. Okay. In this part, do you people have any doubt? We are following multiple compliances. One sec. So these standards, ISO 27001, ISO, this standards and all we are following. NIST
Ma'am,
standard.
ma'am,
Yeah.
the SOAR, recently I hear about the SOAR in AI skills and AI subject also. Can you explain the SOAR?
About SOAR. Oh yeah. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
SOAR is first one is orchestration, automation, and response. These three process it does. Orchestration is like they are that if the alert is triggered, this SIM tool that will detect some phishing mails. If suppose SIM detects some phishing emails, that alert will be forwarded to the SOAR. What that SOAR will do now, it just for that action it extracts some email headers, it checks the URLs and scan any attachments will be there in phishing mails like how it scan attachments using some sandbox. You do the automated investigations. You do automation. Second, then it take the decision also. It classified it severity levels. It automatically classified they're critical or something like that and all. This SEM tool will not do the things. SIM tool just to monitor and it collect the logs and correlates, analyze these things SIM tool will do. That thing will be forwarded to the SOAR. It do the automation and it identifies what it does. It identifies and analyze their criticality levels and it automated the responses in the playbooks also. In SIM, playbooks will not play any role. In SOAR, playbooks play the role. So in playbook, what it does means for this previous occur, what the actions will be taken. So for this event, it blocks the sender or it deletes that corresponding mails. It disables some accounts, user accounts. What is the response given for that corresponding alert, or else we call that as a tickets. So for the ticket, what is the response given? So everything will be saved in that playbook. So automatically it saves that corresponding incident in the playbook for the future reference. Suppose if it already happens, same incident means it takes the action what to do from the playbook. So playbooks, so backside lot of items will be there. Persons will be working in a separate teams. Teams will be like um, in real time there will be three teams are working. That is red team, purple team, and then blue teams. What red teams will do? They are just creating vulnerability assessments, and sometimes there will be an issue will occur. They do some assessment, they do some malicious things. These red teams will do. That blue team, what they know, they must capture those packets and report that this will be happened. If that people will fail, there plays the role that you are not sufficient, you are not capturing our own malicious packet itself, then how we can other packet capturing. So like that in backside much things will happen. Okay, in SOAR actually what they do now, what SIM tool will give, the corresponding thing it takes and it, do the automation process and update in the playbooks. Good.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
it gives the notification to the next level persons.
Okay,
It
ma'am. Yes,
sends the
yes.
report or else it automatically trigger the mail to the corresponding persons. They will pre-configure the corresponding mail to higher level authorities. So it automatically trigger the mails, giving the reports. All these things will be occurred by the SOAR. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Any other thing
No, ma'am.
from other person? So afterwards, what and all will be related to common. Here you may ask some industry perspective, what happened at there. Like that also you may ask. This NIST framework. You all peoples know this NIST, right? NIST. Okay. After completing this, I'll tell in real time some informations, NIST frameworks. Okay. So some statistics. 85% of the security professionals believe the use of Gen AI by attackers will lead to more sophisticated and undetectable phishing attacks. Okay. What is Gen AI? Now AI plays major role. There is a in AI itself, Gen AI is there, generative AI, discriminative AI, agentic AI. So what a
Yes.
yeah,
Generative AI means, ma'am, creating content based on intelligence, machine intelligence.
machine intelligence.
Yes, and searching patterns and then make outputs, trends.
Okay. Then discriminative AI means
Uh, I don't know, ma'am.
okay. Discriminative AI is already given. We gave the data, or else it detects like detecting face, detecting voice. So already the known items. Discriminative. Generative, it will not be like some images will be the AI will create actually that corresponding no person will not be there in that same face. So like that they are using, that is in general, but here though most of the attackers use GenAIs, so which will be more sophisticated and undetectable phishing attacks. Okay, phishing will deal next. Okay, then 94% of the malware is delivered through email, making business prime targets for cyber attacks. So malware means it's a malicious softwares, and 95% of the security breaches are caused by human error, accidental things, accidentally happening, sending important detail to some other person, or make silly mistakes with human errors, emphasizing the importance of cybersecurity awareness trainings. Uh, and in global cybersecurity market, one sec. It is unexpected to reach this much billion by 2025, reflected increasing demand for security solutions from the exploring topics. The shift to remote work has expanded the attack surface. Exactly. So most of them remote work from home jobs will be there. So remote works they are connecting through, if they connected through the secure network, their device will get protected. If they connect it through some public Wi-Fi's, that corresponding device, if it consists of important critical data, if it exposed, then problem gets more critical. With 75% of the office workers use work devices for personal tasks, potentially introducing security vulnerabilities. And also global security workforce is facing significant skill gap with an estimated this much unfilled positions by 2025. So definitely it needs a lot of um, manpowers is needed. Not all, everything will not get solved by AIs. AI is already what we are only training the AI this much with the input for this output like that. But with that, some false positives will be coming. The severity levels will come, but we can't decide. Only humans can able to decide. But it will be helpful for us. It will reduce the our intelligence thinking, but decision can be only taken by our humans. Cybersecurity insurance is becoming increasingly popular with 60% of organizations. That is the main thing. Most of the well-settled organizations also they can't invest for for securing. If it gone also okay, no problem like that they take. But now the awareness increases more, and then yeah, let me do one small thing. Phishing. Uh, oh, time up 12:58. Okay. I not see this. Okay, let I make it short. Phishing, you people know. Just check. When you go for this jigsaw phishing quiz, you just check in Google, and it will give you some malicious how to identify. It will give you an awareness how to identifying the phishing mails. So they take human urgencies, everything and all, what and all the tactics they use. That will be I given here, but not having time. You just check this jigsaw phishing. You just check jigsaw phishing in Google search engine. It just automatically comes. You just give your mail IDs. That mail ID need not to be a legitimate one. Anything. Simply abc at xyz.com கொடுத்தாலும் it will work. So just check that one. I think these are all simple ones. Awarenesses only. Okay. I don't want to take much more time. Any more doubts you people ask? This is the, if you want any complaints related to cyber crimes, you can dial this corresponding numbers, and also you can register. This is our government organization, government URL. There you can do. Okay.
One
Uh,
questions.
Yeah. Yes.
Ma'am,
Yes,
one question
anyone
is,
who has questions may ask. Ma'am, she'll take your questions now.
ma'am,
Yeah.
yes, one question. If AI is more role in cyber securities than human or not?
Then I can't
Than
get
human
you.
or not?
Women.
Men's, ma'am, humans.
In cybersecurity, women's they are working or
Women's
not?
name,
Are you
ma'am.
asking?
No, women's name, ma'am. Humans.
Humans. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Humans. Okay, okay, got I got. This actually AI will not. We are for AI how it rolls now. This gathering informations in AI where you are using now. This SIM is there. It creating logs manually. They are doing like collecting logs. The tool itself analyzing. The tool itself getting the logs. It create the things. But what we go for AI where means we give the inputs that the person has to do that it will get around 1 or 2 years that AI will impact on cyber. For creating an attacks, the person go for AI. From the security perspective, it takes much time for um, only the persons, the only humans can able to predict because which is more the attacks generated by AI is more compared to the security from the security perspective. So definitely humans are definitely needed. It will not from the security. It will not AI will not take the human positions. It will take much more time.
Okay, ma'am, got it.
Yeah, that's
Anyone
it.
else? Anyone of you have any question? You may ask, ma'am.
Yeah, one thing I want to share
Yes, ma'am.
for emails, phishing attacks and all. One sec. If people can read this.
Okay, ma'am.
This is basic. Uh, by seeing this HTTPS, or else by seeing the users from address and all, we can check whether it is a phishing or not. Apart from that, uh, how the business domain like finance and healthcare are affected by AI in security. Definitely, because AI in security. Okay. In healthcare, yeah, security wise, patona, if in finance or healthcare, the datas, they have to protect their datas while in transit, while in storage, and so wherever the datas will be there, they have to store. Mainly, they are facing issue in data part only. Security plays the role how to protect because they know how to breach. Maximum in finance and healthcare situations, they don't have a awareness of the security postures. They may be very what I say, they will not be well educated persons working. Uh, well educated is in the sense they know finance details. In healthcare situations means some receptionist may have the datas. She doesn't have a that much awareness of how to prevent how these informations are crucial. But awareness is needed. AI plays. For in attack, the same thing. In attack surface, what are the AI products used in these domains? AI products, actually for AI products, I not yet aware of that related to this finance and healthcare. Yeah, in security purpose, they must give an awareness, and also they has to what an organizations, industry, IT organizations, how they implement tracking, taking logs, these monitorings, installing softwares. They must do audit every year, but actually they will not do. They will not do any security awareness for them, how compliance plays the role. If it gets leaked, what the impact. They must give an awareness, and also they must monitor all. For monitoring, at least they has to uh, give for the third parties. Third parties are there, they provide uh, all the security measures. To the AI, we have to train, right? Without giving training, the inputs, it will be a very less. It will not be the effective one. For training related to our objective, will take more time. Good. CrowdStrike and Fortinet security companies, will they are providing? Yeah, CrowdStrike they provide, which is a uh, big organization. CrowdStrike, last time when we see some blue screen error occurs because of this CrowdStrike, right? Because of this human error. When I saw this CrowdStrike. So you peoples may update your what and all the threats, what now any events occur, some for a few days, be a few days, not some few weeks, sorry, few weeks back, in AWS some crash occurs, right? So you have to update all the events occur, any accidents occur, everything you have to update. Yeah, they are also providing. What they are providing? Okay. Uh, Fortinet security companies, I think they provide this security, this monitorings they can do. They will provide some measures, few things. I'm not exactly aware of that.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Any other question? Anyone?
suppose if you peoples have any doubts or else any guidance, you can follow me in LinkedIn also. You can search
Sure,
with
ma'am.
my
Sure.
name. My
Okay.
name
Yeah.
is, you may get like my name only, the same name you can check in LinkedIn. You can reach me there also.
Yes, ma'am. Sure. I'll communicate this to learners personally afterwards as well.
Yeah,
And from entire school and university, I would like to express a deep, means immense thanks. I extend a sincere gratitude to you, ma'am, for
yeah,
delivering
thank you.
such an insightful and enriching session on cybersecurity in digital era. And of course, the industry view which you gave, and it is actually going to be very beneficial for learners, because they are the prospective industrialists, or the people who have to work and go out and work in industries. So they need to be well aware about that industrial view. And your valuable sharing of industry practices and real world cyber security challenges and career oriented guidance, what you provided right now, will definitely benefit our learners and help bridge the gap between academic learning and industrial expectations, I believe. And I would also like to thank all the participants for their active involvement. I hope it has been a very insightful and enriching session for you all. And we look forward to such industry connect programs in future as well. And we also look forward we sincerely hope that to have you you in future, have your insightful lectures for learners in future as well, ma'am, because your expertise have definitely been very valuable, very precious for our learners. And I really want to extend a heartfelt thank to you from behalf of Uttarakhand Open University and the School of Computer Science and IT at Uttarakhand Open University and all our learners and participants. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you. That sorry I took more time, not stipulated time.
No
I
issues,
noted,
ma'am. No
noticed.
issues.
After while in the next slide only I saw it is 12:58 like that. That's why sorry.
No issues,
Yeah,
ma'am. You don't
yeah.
need to be
Thank you.
sorry. You were actually addressing their queries, and it was really nice. Thank you so
Yeah,
much, ma'am. Thank
thank
you
you.
for your cooperation.
Yeah, thank you. Thank
Thank
you
you,
to
learners.
us.
Thank you, participants.
Yeah,
Thank you, ma'am.
thank you.